One.
My man.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of Elevated. Today I'm joined by Matt once again,
Hello.
Mr. Star Wars,
My man.
my man, and also Trey.
I'm dying inside.
Okay.
Shut up, emo.
Fuck off.
This is already sad. This podcast is already sad.
I
Man,
mean, life's sad, but hey,
How's-
what are you gonna do?
how was everybody's
Terrible.
Thanksgiving?
Daily.
What'd you guys do?
Awful.
Awful.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
Oof. What about your Thanksgiving, Dom?
I didn't throw anything. We didn't go out. So.
What? Trey?
Went to my uncle's house, that's it.
There you go. So, bit more
We all had
lighthearted.
The life when my grandmother died.
Jesus Christ.
Can you get a rip in the
Well, I'm
chat?
serious.
I know, but like, I've already made it so depressing already.
That was easy.
Well, that's your fault.
Who did that?
Jalen.
Oh man, yeah, Matt. Like I said, man, I'm honestly, I'm sorry.
It's
for
okay.
your
She's at
loss,
peace
man.
now.
Yeah,
We're all Christian people.
yeah,
At least I am.
yeah.
Trey's not.
Hey, man.
Oh
I'm
wow.
talking about my family.
It's not to judge
Oh.
for that.
Never mind. Not
Yeah,
getting
man.
religion. Let's just
Your
stop it
grandma-
there before that gets out.
Yeah, let's just stop right there.
Your grandma's she's in a better place. With all the sad stuff and depressing stuff out of the way, our first topic, and this is quite a big one. U.S. and a lot of other, some U.S. states and a lot of other countries are trying to ban microtransactions in games because they believe it is a form of gambling.
Ooh.
This has really become a big topic with Star Wars Battlefront 2 and EA having to remove the payment system because of the pay-to-win type game it almost became.
Honestly, this is kind of I mean, banning it is kind of going a little too far for me. It's not even technically gambling. Like, I guess I can see where they're getting the gambling from.
Yeah.
It's just a game, honestly. And not, I mean, some people do like spending their money on this type of stuff, and honestly, it's their money. They can do whatever the hell they want with it.
Yeah.
See, I kind of contradict you there, though, in a way. I mean, like, I agree. I think they're going a little bit too far with it, dude. But on the other hand, like, all of us here, we've played games since we were children. I mean, my first gaming system was GameCube. I don't know about you guys, and stuff like that. And it's so much fun to play games. So I'm a gamer today, and I still will be. But now, in the present day of gaming, things are changing a lot. And the thing is, with me, that really bums me out the most, it's not the fact that apparently it's a form of gambling, even though I don't believe in that. It's the fact that you can buy the game now.
Yeah.
The whole point back then was to, like, you're supposed to level up. You're supposed to have fun, get the game. We kind of touched on this last week a little bit, at least I did.
Yeah.
That's the point of a game. You're supposed to have fun, play with your friends, and grind it out. But now, in an age of money and microtransactions, it's gone to the point now where it's almost impossible to play a game fairly because people can just spend hundreds of bucks in day one and get everything they
Honestly,
need.
Like, I can see where you're coming from, but really the only audiences that are buying this are either young kids or YouTubers that want to show off kind of like how it works, or if they want to do like a supply drop opening. So I can
Which is fine. I mean, I get what YouTubers are the company. They have to make their money. I'm not going to say it's bad for them.
like,
But
the
it's just,
kids,
to me,
like,
it's not a form of gambling. To me, the reason why I don't want them banned, I think banning them's going a little bit over dramatic, but at least nerf it a little bit. Like, make it so if you're buying them, you get let's say Call of Duty has supply drops. You're buying a supply drop, make it you can only buy commons, not rares. Make the rares in game
like
only.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm gonna use an example here, like Injustice 2. They don't you can't actually buy the mother
You can buy
boxes.
source crystals, but that's for
But,
cosmetic items,
like,
costumes, skins,
yeah.
colors.
And with the coins you get during the game, you can only buy bronze, silvers, and golds. You can't buy platinums or diamonds, which taking
Actually,
them-
no. Technically, not Destiny 2. Jeez, Injustice 2 is pay to win in a way, Dom. You can buy character levels.
Yeah, but that doesn't really affect how OP
I
you
contradict
can
that.
be.
I mean, I'm gonna fully admit I'm man up here. I bought some characters I didn't want to level up, which is I think is okay because like I didn't really want to spend my time doing it, and it's my money. But when it comes down to it, it's still kind of pay to win because think about it, you're buying the levels for these characters and you're making them so they're OP, and you just got to get the gear in your set. Like you're not actually doing the work to get them. And I
Yeah,
know that's
but
kind of hypocritical of me to say that, but it's still a pay to win game in the sort of sense. I get what you mean, but
yeah, I can see what that one is. Or like one of the only games I think isn't pay to win is like R6 Siege and
Oh,
Friday
yeah,
the 13th and Friday the 13th because
Friday
you
the
can't.
13th doesn't loot stuff.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like pay to win. Like say they added a Jason to it that could be OP and you have to buy him.
Mhm.
That would be kind of pay to win.
We don't know yet, though. Remember, there's only one DLC out. So I agree with
Yeah.
you. Friday's a good game. They're doing good so far. But they got to keep it up, so I'm not going to go, because you never know in the future what they might do with the game.
Yeah,
You see-
Shadow of Mordor.
Okay, let me step into that one real fast. I don't even get how people
I'm
say it's
joking,
pay to
I'm
win. It's a
joking.
fucking
I'm
single
joking.
player game.
I mean,
I
I can get where it's pay. No, actually, no. I can see where it's pay to win, Trey, to a point when it comes to like
Yeah,
buying the
same, but,
buying the
like-
merchant boxes, because the whole point of
Yeah.
Shadow War, you're supposed to attack people's bases, kill their armies, and take over and stuff. And when you have OP orcs from the get-go, I can see it's kind of annoying. But like, in my opinion, I own Shadow of War and I love the game. I've probably logged in about 20 hours of it, maybe a little bit more. I haven't played a lot of it because there's been other games coming out. But like,
I was about to say,
I've-
when was 20
no.
hours?
No, but I've like never really. I mean, I buy them because of course you get in-game currency, as you know. So I buy them
Yeah.
whenever I get in-game currency. But like I never spent actual money because I haven't needed it. It's to me it's unneeded. It's just one of those things. It just feels like it's kind of just shouldered in there just to make a buck.
Oh, it's very outneeded. It's just the thing with it is
It's like Last
there's
of Us
only
Part
one-
2 giving loot boxes out for freaking
yeah.
guns.
That's what actually I was about to say. Like when the hell did single player games need an actual in-game?
Like in
Currency.
like in Assassin's Creed Origins, you can buy the like boxes.
Helix credits.
Yeah, and you can spend that on like money.
Oh wait, no, you
or-
can't.
Yeah, you can. You can buy Helix
cannot-
credits. And you can buy.
No,
money.
you can't buy the boxes though.
Yeah, but you can use the money to buy the boxes. But
You see,
Excuse me.
No,
my,
you can't.
yeah, you can. You can buy in-game currency.
No,
then
Dom, the only things you can buy are the costume packs.
No, you can actually buy money and stuff like that. I've
Oh,
seen.
God, here we go.
Maybe I haven't seen it then, but I'm not gonna start saying you're wrong because you could be right.
Yeah.
So
my thing on the whole gambling thing though, like
Oh, yeah.
I really don't think it's considered gambling due to the simple fact whether you
Same.
get what you want or not, you're still getting something. And
you know what
Yeah.
you're doing when you buy them. Like it's not like you're doing. It's not like it's gonna be a little kid saying, "I didn't know what I was getting myself into." It's like no, you know you're buying
Exactly.
these things.
And like the thing is, continue.
And
Sorry.
the thing with like gambling, like in a casino, because Representative
It'd be
Chris
18,
Lee
I'm pretty sure.
called Star Wars Battlefront Star Wars themed casino, online casino, but the thing with casinos, you can walk in there with $500, using a couple of slot machines, and walk out with 500,000, or you can walk in there and walk out with nothing. As if you were to buy a supply drop on Call of Duty, regardless, you're going to
You're
get
getting
something, you know? And what I said prior to the Call of Duty example is gambling. So I really don't see this going through.
And in my opinion, like if you're the type of person like you do you, in my opinion. You know what, you want to buy them, it's fine by me. It may make the game experience a little bit worse for people, but it's
Yeah.
whatever you want to do. You have the money. For me though, it's the fact that like you can't sit there and call it gambling if you're willingly buying these credits for these games and like let's say you were playing, let me use it, Black Ops 3 as an example. It's fresh on our minds still, you know,
Yeah.
because that whole fiasco is, you know, with the guns being added. So let's say you're like, okay, I have a friend who actually did this, who like, let's say I want the Peacekeeper, drops $100, you know. They know what they're getting themselves into. Like, you know that might not happen, and you also know that there's a possibility, a high possibility you'll get it. But you can't, if you don't get it, you can't sit there and complain saying that the gaming company screwed you out of your money
Yeah.
when you did it willingly. It's like,
Yeah.
it's your own
Yeah.
fault for doing
And
it. It's
plus,
like, it's not gambling.
Like, yeah, like you kind of screwed yourself in that one. Plus, I mean, there's a high possibility of getting it, but I wouldn't say you like will actually get it.
Yeah.
It's a randomized system on what
Mhm.
you get. So it's like,
And then, like, if I could add something real fast, and like, I've been seeing a lot of people about this whole entire gambling issue and everything, saying, man, they're teaching our kids how to gamble. It's the parents out buying like the PlayStation cards for them to actually get the supply drops. So
yeah,
before they
but
can
like,
like say it's teaching the kids to gamble, like,
yeah,
I
and then
used to be like
like,
one of those people that used to buy those things too, but like I used to buy COD points back when. No, I used to buy supply drops on Advanced Warfare. You know, I
Yeah.
was like, I think I was like 13 when that came out, and now that I'm 4 years later, you know, I'm 17, I'm older. I kind of realized like, okay, it's kind of stupid of me to waste this money on these things I could easily get in the game. I mean, there's no point. What's the point?
Mhm.
Where I could easily save my money for a deal of a game coming out. It's not like Trey said. It's not the kids' fault. They want the item. Of course, when you're little, you want everything. And you know, you go into Toys R Us, you want every toy there is.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the PlayStation Store. When you're little, you log on and there's so many options for you to buy, and you want everything. And you know, and it's not the kids' fault for wanting it. It's just how kids are programmed. You know, they want toys, they want things. It's the parents' fault. In my opinion, before people should be buying these items, parents or anybody else, they should figure out what these items can do, what they're capable of, what they're about before they make their decision on them. It's kind of like the rating system, just maybe with supply drops.
And like
and then like,
go ahead, man.
mhm, okay, and then like, with the gambling thing, like, it's human nature to gamble with something. It's
Mhm.
human nature, and like, just to say like it's saying supply drops is gambling. Nevada is basically based around gambling, but you don't see anything happening to that.
Actually, pretty sure gambling was illegal back in like I want to say
Yes.
30s.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
I
was,
mean, maybe
gambling was
yeah,
illegal.
they had like underground poker games and stuff. I mean, compared to like, you can't sit there and tell me that this is gambling when you're comparing it to underground poker games and back alleys.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. To me, I don't agree with them. I think it's stupid and that's a thing, but it's not by any means gambling. I mean, that's just the wrong excuse for them. It's more the fact, it's more again pay to win. It's just not gambling. That's all I can really say about the matter.
My last thing on this topic is, like I said in the last podcast, microtransactions is a form of that developer and the publishers making money for their game. Um, and I think like governments see that is a very profitable technique of making money, so they're calling it out with the end goal that one day these publishers and developers are going to have to give them a cut of what they make from microtransactions. That's my whole view on this. I really think the government is trying to screw over the community and get the community riled up over these publishers and developers so that they can get a cut of what the developers and publishers are making.
And then
And can I
for
add something real
my
fast?
my last thing. Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Safety.
but like,
No,
just
it's
before,
okay.
just
I
before,
don't care.
just before I forget it. And like, the thing is with like, what's it called? Whenever like in-game currency and all that, most of that money's going towards like the next DLC for it, like GTA and the shark cards.
Mhm.
This new update wouldn't be coming unless wasn't for the
That's
shark
what I was
cards.
gonna say. I would say
And then
people out there
like,
who are like hypocritical about this. Like, I mean, not to think people are hypocritical, but people out there who complain about it. If everybody here, I'm a GTA Online fan. You know, a lot of people are,
Yeah.
and it's the fact that like you have to understand here shortly that we will be having all these updates. Apparently the import and export businesses DLC was supposed to be the last one because of everybody's generous support of the shark cards. That's the reason why we're getting more DLC. I mean, in that way, I can be thankful for microtransactions. But also,
yeah,
I feel like we shouldn't consumers have to rely on spending extra cash in order to get DLC. It's like buying The Last of Us and like saying, okay, you bought the game for $60. Guess what? Here's $40. You don't pay us this $40. We're not making the expansion pack. That's pretty much what
well,
it
like,
is.
well, like with GTA and everything, like I can see why they're doing it all because like since they have like a huge gap between each game, so
Yeah,
then
no,
they
I
need
get
something to
that.
fill in the
But I
process.
just feel
But,
like, as a consumer, we shouldn't have to rely on paying the company extra of our
Yeah.
money for buying the game just to get extra content.
yeah,
If the
like
content's free, it's free content. That's just how I see
Yeah.
it. It shouldn't be paid for.
like and like with like Call of Duty and everything, we already know we're gonna get like 4 DLCs, maybe 5 if we're lucky. But like, since we already know it's actually gonna happen, I don't understand why they need any more money
Mhm.
for them.
And then with Black Ops 3, I love Zombie Chronicles when that came out. I didn't ever bought the Black Ops 2 Season Pass, but in a way, I kind of even felt screwed for myself, because I felt so bad for all these people who bought the Season Pass and were promised DLC packs, and that's what the whole thing would cover. And then the next minute, they're giving out a $30 DLC of remastered Zombies maps, and I do get it. It's zombies, it's different, but it's not fair. You promise these people $50 extra of their hard-earned cash. So let's say they get the standard edition of the 50, it rallies out around 110, 120 bucks and everything included.
Yeah.
Not to mention if they got the deluxe version, because that even costs more. But they get that, and then they're like, okay, that's cool, I got all the map packs. And then 3 months later, they announce, hey, we're releasing Zombies maps we haven't, finished with yet. And then you're sitting there like, okay, am I getting this? Nope, you have to pay for it again. 30 bucks, extra more money. So at the end, Black Ops 3 is like a $170 game after everything is done, or $150 game. And it's like, then I look back on it, because I love Call of Duty as a franchise, and I love Black Ops 2, but I'm like, was it worth $150, especially with all the issues there was with the game, with loot crates?
If you want to be real, wouldn't Black Ops 3 be a lot more than $150? Because you're saying with everything included, right? Well, that's just with like the base content included. You're still missing out on all the microtransactions and money you have to put into that. So easily.
Well, you didn't have to put into that, but
true. But if you want the 100% full experience of Black Ops 3,
close to
easily
300, gotta be
more than 500.
More. Yeah, around
it's like
$500.
And I understand if it's an expensive game, they want to have an Ultimate Edition to have all the content. That's fine.
Yeah.
But don't make your game $500. It's gonna be dead in a year anyways. It's Call of Duty.
Exactly.
It's like, if it's gonna be around for 10 years before the next game, okay, I can kind of see where they get away with that because they need money for it. But they pump one out every year, and the same people fall for it and buy it and everything. I mean, I even spent money on COD points when Black Ops 3 came out. I'll even admit that. I mean, I bought them like 3 times. That's it. Not very much. And like, these kids again, like these like kids that don't know what they're getting themselves into, are dropping this money on these games, and like they're spending so much more money than they have to. And it's just so unfair to the consumer because you promised the full game. I remember back when games were full at $60 at launch with no DLC.
Yeah.
Back then.
Exactly,
now it's
man.
like Destiny. You get, it shows like those diagrams of like the case, where people cut up the case. You get like the freaking 1/4 of the game with $60, get the other quarter with like 40, other quarter with 40, and then the last half for $60.
Oh my god. It's true though. It's honestly true. You're just buying a fraction of the game at launch, and it's irritating, man. I know exactly what you feel.
And the sad thing about Destiny 1, they even announced that all that content, all the DLC they had, Taken King, it was already in the game at launch. That's why whenever you bought the DLC, you didn't have to install the DLC because it's already in the game's files. That's the most disgusting part about it. And it shows that you had the game locked the entire time, and you could have just found a way, that them releasing it. Now all that content was there for $60, but nope. $150 later, full Destiny 1 experience.
Yep.
Not worth it in the end.
Yeah. I gave up on Destiny before Taken King, because I saw they were going to release that for like $40, and I was like, screw that. And then I bought
all the DLCs for it, but I mean, just because that's the only way you really can play that game is if you buy the DLCs.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're screwed.
And I was like, bro, I'm not going to keep putting my money that I want to pay for other things into one game because they want to be cheap about their way of releasing stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much my say on the whole gambling thing, though. I don't think it's gambling unless you're not earning anything in the end.
And also if you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
But people who buy those things know exactly what they're buying and what they're trying to get. If they don't get it, that's their own fault.
It's cut and dry. And then again, the only people complaining about the gambling issue is, like I said, governments, man.
Parents and governments.
Really, when do you hear the consumer complaining about it? Unless, like, the only thing you hear them complain about is like, oh man, I didn't get the weapon I wanted. But you never hear them saying, man, this is a form of gambling. Like, no.
You're still getting stuff in return. You may have gotten dicked over in the end, but you're still getting things.
Exactly. So, that's pretty much my say on that.
Nowadays, in my opinion, people just find things to complain about no matter what. They're going to find something new with every game, and it's just going to end up being the new trend. It's sad to say. Like, Infinite Warfare was it wasn't a good game by any means. Don't even get me started on it. But when that trailer dropped, again, it was a trend. People just disliked it just because it was the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
That's just what it is with supply drops, too. People are saying it's gambling because it's the big thing to do.
Yeah.
It's the same thing all over again.
Yeah,
There's so many other examples I could have used, but Infinite Warfare is the closest thing to mind because it's still fresh.
we ready to move on?
Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
Next topic: Red Dead Redemption 2. I believe they're adding in an online mode.
Yes.
Opinions.
Yeah.
Opinions.
I like
Awesome.
that.
I'm excited.
I think it's gonna be cool. Yeah.
An old
Is anything
western
in GTA? This would be
GTA
great.
Online.
Honestly, we don't get a lot of Western type games. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
God, no.
So, yeah. So like having it all online, like robbing banks and all that, I think that would just be a ton of
Train
fun.
robberies, old time bank heists,
Yeah, man.
bar fights
That-
with friends.
that would just be fun. You know,
I think there's
honestly.
even a
And-
rumor that apparently you can even like create your own like bandits or whatever, and you can like it's almost like a I won't say it's like a board game, but the style of it. I heard it's almost like you can like it's like capitalization. Like if you want more money and stuff in that game, you can like send out different bandit groups that you choose and create
Mhm.
or something like that.
Mhm.
Then it's like rumor you can run a town. It seems really cool. I mean, I'm all for it.
One thing, like you know how in GTA 5 they have that clan system.
yeah.
What I'm really like wanting to see if they're gonna have a system similar to that, except instead of it just being a clan, it's more like I don't know, like a group. How do I explain this? Like you know, whenever you're told an old western story, there's always that group of bandits. You know,
Mhm.
I wonder if you're gonna be
Yeah.
able to create that group. You know, and going online and just I don't know.
Probably.
Oh, dude, we need horse mod shops, bro. I gotta get that flaming camo for my horse.
Yeah. Man, that's
Pay $50 now.
Yeah, gonna have to tack on another $70 for a chance to get it.
But I mean, like, my only main concern with it, I'm so hyped for it beyond belief. It's one of my most hyped games of the next year.
Yeah.
My only concern with it, though, I'm worried that it's not going to live up to people's expectations because GTA Online was such a big, colossal thing that came out,
Mhm.
and whatever, and there's so much to do in it. My fear is people are just going to expect it to be the next GTA Online, and I don't know for sure if it'll have that long of a life cycle because it's back in the Western times, but it'd be great if it did. But I just hope people don't trash the game just because they're expecting it to be another GTA. Because
Yeah.
you can't do that. It plays like GTA. It's like Western GTA, but you can't compare it to GTA if that makes any
Yeah,
logical sense
like
at all.
LA Noire.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Yeah. I don't know, like
same
I
one
want
as
it to do well, but I really feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 just won't be that big of a hit because a lot of people really liked the first one and Undead Nightmare, but it just didn't resonate with people like GTA 4, San Andreas, GTA 5 did, you know? So I feel like it's just like the only people who are really going to buy it are people new to the franchise and or people who really loved the first game. Or I guess the second
I
game
mean-
is
Or like
Red Dead
Westerns.
Revolver.
I think the game's gonna do great. I mean, I don't know. My fear is I think people are gonna butcher the story, saying it's not gonna be as good as the first game because like it's like first game was such a great story.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna go into it comparing it because that's just gonna make it worse for me. But altogether, I think it'll be a massive hit. I really do.
I think it will be also because like Rockstar's amazing at making awesome stories.
Mhm.
They're known for that. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be an awesome
Rockstar, if
story.
you hear me, I'm still in for that freaking Bully sequel. You better bring it out. I swear to God.
They might
only
remaster it
one thing I'm
first,
not-
like they did LA Noire. Would you be happy with that?
Oh, I want another LA Noire so badly. Or, I don't know. I just want it so badly remastered. Alright, not remastered. I want a sequel to LA Noire so much, but Team Bondi shut
Hey, you
down.
already got your remastered.
Shut up. I'm a sequel.
Yeah, but
LA Noire
like-
and games like Bully and LA Noire, though, they have their cult followings when it comes to them. It's like, you know, like any of those like games back then. It depends on. It's like they're great games, but like some people I feel like won't resonate with them because people are like looking for like another Grand Theft Auto.
yeah,
But games like Bully and LA Noire, like they're almost like they're their own thing, but they're great at being their own thing. I feel like we need more sequels like that instead of just repeats of the same stuff.
hmm
But like, there's only one thing I'm hoping about Red Dead 2 with its story. Hope it doesn't leave us with a shitty character like the first one did.
No, that
Oh,
wasn't.
John, like he was he's not a bad character, just didn't
He's not
develop
bad,
him
it's
very
just-
much.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about though.
Hey, the ending's satisfying though.
Oh yeah, the ending's satisfying. Don't get me wrong. It's just
Ellie
also-
Oilers. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say no spoilers.
Personally,
I was actually about to mention something, but then I didn't.
I was about to just straight up
Oh, yeah.
announce it, but never mind.
Or I mean, I guess we could say it if you want to skip ahead of the
Main
podcast,
character
because I mean,
dies.
this
Yeah.
man, the game's been out for what now, like 6, 7 years?
Yeah, 7
Come
years.
on.
I
Yeah,
guess
so if you haven't
Come on.
yeah,
played it,
but,
If
like,
you don't know
no,
what
that's-
happens, then come on.
Okay, so I can go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Tom
already-
already said
So
it.
like,
I already
So-
yelled it out.
oh yeah, I know, but like, back to my thought though. But like, with John Marston, and also don't kill him off too fucking fast. That's one thing I did have a problem with.
Well, we already know he's probably gonna die though, dude, because it takes place before the first game,
Yeah.
and that character's not in the first game unless he moves somewhere else.
Yeah.
He's either gonna most likely be dead, or they're gonna do a thing where he just leaves the bandit life behind and something.
Or
Maybe.
Martian's gonna kill him. Or
No.
it turns out that he's like one of the older characters, like the older one of the
No,
group.
he's-
And like,
No, they already announced his name. Forgot what the heck was his name.
I can look it up.
Anyways, the live action trailer made me so hyped for that game. And the funny thing is about Red Dead, I just probably beat the first game like maybe 4 months ago. Actually, no, 2 months ago. I don't know what I'm talking about. 2 months ago, I beat it for the first time.
oh, don't worry. To be honest,
Arthur
I never
Morgan
played the actual game.
is the
on
main
its own.
character in Red Dead 2.
Oh yeah, Arthur Morgan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there was no Arthur Morgan. I don't think in Red Dead 1. So
Yeah. Because I remember watching reaction trailers and everybody was like, who's Arthur Morgan? So,
hey,
yeah.
I'm happy. I mean, people wanted a sequel, like a prequel with John Marston, but in my opinion, like people like John Marston and stuff like that, they're iconic characters. They need to be left iconic characters. You know, like
Yeah.
everybody loves Ezio in the Assassin's Creed games for what he is, and everybody's just kind of stuck in their shadow. That's the issue with games like, introducing Arthur Morgan and Connor and stuff from Assassin's Creed. It's the fact people are just too wrapped up in that iconic character, and they just focus on that character and they don't give anybody else any breathing room.
Personally, man, I would have been fine if they didn't make a second Red Dead. You know, it just wasn't a story that I wanted them to keep going on with. But the story, if they were to make it, which they are, but like, let's go back before they announced it. If they were to have made a second Red Dead game, I would have wanted it to be in John's son. Like, I would want that story instead of Arthur Morgan. I really think if they would have done it after the events of Red Dead Redemption with John's son, it would have been, I don't know. It would have got a lot
To me,
more
I'm
traction.
happy with it. To me, it's not a whole lot to complain about, though. I mean, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good time. I don't think it's gonna be a whole lot of negatives. The only negative thing I can see is that, from what I've seen, I hope it's not gonna be too much like GTA 5 story, because it seems like a group of robbers and they do heists. And I love the heist mechanic in GTA 5, but it should stay in GTA 5.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I love heists. Maybe bring it for online, but make the story about bandits and stuff. Don't make it about like a heist movie in the Western times. That's
Now,
all.
here's something I'm wondering about. Do you guys think they're gonna do another Undead Nightmare?
Yeah.
Maybe. 'Cause it was a really smash hit, like, for everybody. So, I mean, they can just cash in on that one, honestly.
I feel like I'm in the majority of saying this. I didn't really enjoy Red Dead Undead Nightmare. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
I love the
Kinda.
idea of it, but I feel like when it comes to zombies and stuff, it fits more within the Grand Theft Auto universe than it would Red Dead universe. I know it's supposed to be cool and original, but I don't know. If they're gonna do DLC for it, I kind of wish they would add maybe a new region or something, like a new area
like-
to explore.
Well, like the reason why they did it like back in the Western and everything because one thing I don't think people get about Undead Nightmare, which it's supposed to be a spoof of every zombie movie. It's supposed to make fun of every category of movie inside the zombie genre.
I mean, I get
That's
it,
what-
but to me, it felt really out of place and random. That's why I'm not a big fan
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
To me, it's just, I don't know. It felt like because back then, like when the whole zombie craze started, like Walking Dead was airing. It was back in 2010 and stuff. I feel like it was just kind of there to satisfy the zombie people. I mean, I mean, it's okay. It was fun to play, but when it comes down to it, I don't know if I
also
really want a
plus,
second
like,
one.
In
Well, you
2010, Zombies in Call of Duty was kind of launching, so maybe other game franchises.
Do you know?
Yeah, I mean, I liked it, but I just don't know if I want a sequel to it. That's what I'm trying to say.
But, like,
I
you
think-
want to know why they made it, right?
No, I know why they made it.
I
Oh
think
no, it's like, wait, do you?
Mm-hmm. You just told us.
okay. Oh no, oh no, there's a second reason why. It's because of the that glitch that would happen with the human animals. It just gave them a good idea.
What glitch?
There'd be some like human figures, right? But they would be moving like animals, like flying, and they look like they're so distorted and everything. So it kind of gave them the idea to say, "Hey, how about we make a game? How about we make a side story, but let's make it basically everything like this."
I think what they're going to do with Undead Nightmare 2 is the first time you launch the game, you know, they're going to have a crate on the screen and it's going to say press X to open. And and, and you're going to have the opportunity to get Undead Nightmare. And if you don't and
And it's
like, and if you don't get it, you get like I don't know.
you get a cool custom
there
paint
he
job for
is.
your
Yeah,
horse.
you get a costume. And then you got to keep putting money into the game for a chance to get Undead Nightmare.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, I love Red Dead and stuff, but Undead Nightmare to me it was fun. But I feel like in the next generation of
Call
gaming,
of Duty Western Warfare.
Honestly, hear me out. If you got to remember, Red Dead Redemption 2 had or not 2, Red Dead Redemption did have online, but it was not good whatsoever.
No, it was good
No.
it was good online, but
Hear me
it
out.
wasn't good. I mean,
Hear me
they
out.
had it online, but
So online wasn't their big selling point back then, so they had to make Undead Nightmare to get more money for the game. And then after GTA 5 came out, they realized that, oh crap, online's a pretty big selling point. So they might focus all their like time and effort on Red Dead Redemption Online instead of worrying about Undead Nightmare because they know they can make the same amount of money, if not more, through their online system.
or in my opinion, if you're gonna do an Undead Nightmare, make it just purely online. I mean, I don't know if I want a story with Arthur Morgan in the zombie apocalypse. Seems just kind of stupid, but I don't know. I liked it again, but to me, it's one of those things back then, like Infamous. I remember Infamous Festival of Blood. That back then was like the time of like scary DLC.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was just a craze, and it was just kind of really random, but it was there.
Yeah.
That still is kind of happening, to be honest.
Not really though. I
Not as
mean,
mu-
there's
not as
some,
much.
but I don't know. It's one of those things. It's not like a bad topic to talk about. It's just like those topics. One person's gonna think of one way, another person's gonna think
Oh,
another.
yeah.
You know.
Oh, Rob's online, by the way.
All right, let me get him in here. Yeah.
But like with like
We're about to go to our next topic, actually, about Siege and
Oh my
Zombies.
god, it's okay.
Wait, what are we talking
I'm
about?
waiting for that one topic, dude, to come up. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go off
Yep,
on.
I know
What are we
exactly what you're talking about.
next?
Siege and
I'm
Zombies.
gonna.
But we're gonna wait till
People are
Rob
not
gets
gonna be
in here.
happy with me in here. That's all I gotta
I
say.
can't hear. Jalen, what is the next topic?
Siege, and the Zombies mode is
Oh,
Siege.
Siege Zombies.
Yeah, but we're gonna wait till Rob gets in here. Yeah. My man.
Dom, you're gonna hate me by the end of the day. That's all I gotta say.
Wait a minute. Wait, which topic are you thinking?
You know
Wait,
what I'm talking about. Don't
Oh,
say
I
anything.
know.
No spoilers.
I'm actually excited now. This is gonna be fun.
This is between me and Dom. That's all I gotta say. I mean, you can pipe in if you want,
to the
but
podcast.
Oh, I'm gonna pop in, be the
Hey.
instigator. I'm gonna be in the middle of
What's
everything.
up?
Everybody, this is Vivo Rain joining the podcast just in time for our next topic.
Awesome. What's the topic?
Zombies
Zombies.
mode and Rainbow Six Siege.
Zombies mode on what?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow.
Six.
That would be weird.
no, it's a thing. It's
Oh,
coming
it's a
out.
thing.
It's confirmed.
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Isn't it going to be
It's
for a couple
coming out
days or
next
something?
month.
It's a 4-week. It's a 4-week thing. It's a month long.
What's it gonna be called?
Little-
Zombie Hunt?
No, it's called Operation Outbreak.
Well, it makes sense because the story about it is that they created the terrorists had created a virus.
For me, like I love Siege. I just don't know how they're gonna implement it. Like I mean, if they can do it well, I'm fine by it. But I don't want it just to feel tacked on and stupid like some of these.
It's gonna be tactical zombies. They're gonna be
my
waiting to blow up
God.
our wall.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, zombie thermite.
Oh my god,
The zo-
look out for that
the
one.
zombies are gonna be like, just blow up a damn wall and shit.
Repelling zombies on the roof.
I don't
Oh,
know.
God.
I've been playing Siege recently.
Zombie Montag.
I recently bought Siege, and I really enjoy it. You know, it's a fun game to play, but I can't see how zombies will play in the game. Like, I just don't
Hold
know
on.
how it's gonna play. Is it gonna
One
play like?
second, hold on. Off topic here. I gotta do some self promotion. This is Matt, aka Vivo Celsius, captain of Siege Team. We are taking participants right now. If you want to
Oh
try
my
out, you're more than
God.
welcome.
Where the fuck's the can opener?
With
Man,
$20 at the start of the month, you guys can get the proper training you need to be on the Vivo team. With an extra
even
my
$20
God,
later in
shut
if you
up.
want to
payments.
try out for the
Shut up.
Siege team, but
It's
like,
free.
I want World War II is what I want. Everyone else all left out.
are they gonna like treat zombies in Siege like they treated Turned in Black Ops 2?
How the fudge is this can opener work?
I hope not, because I hated turns so much.
But that's the
God,
only
that's
way
how-
I can see them doing it, you know?
I mean, I can see it being like maybe. I
I
don't
need to go
really
food
know.
shopping.
Unless it's just terrorist hunt with waves of zombies instead of terrorists. That'd be kind of stupid, I think.
You know what's stupid?
What?
Me, because I almost spilled soup all over my PlayStation.
Talking about hot
Good job, Rob.
topic.
Sorry, I get off topic a lot. I'm making Campbell's chicken new possibilities.
Are you guys even down for the zombies idea? Because personally,
I mean,
don't know.
I'm down for it if they can do it right. I don't want it to be like one of those game modes where it feels like it's there just to please zombies fans.
yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, seriously.
If it's just gonna be like waves of just terrorist hunt with just skinned over zombies, I'm just gonna be like, just don't do it ever again. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Just
gonna be
let
like
it go.
retarded.
The one thing though that's cool about it, I'm excited for, is you get zombie themed gear for doing things. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? I miss you so.
I don't know. Personally, I would sell this idea. It just sounds stupid, and I've only been playing Siege for what, like a week. And
Yeah, I think it's a stupid. If they can do it, I guess it's okay. But Rainbow Six Siege has been praised over and over again
yeah.
by their tactical strategy, teamwork-based gameplay. And
That's
honestly,
really tactical
people are gonna
moments.
kill me. I think it's better than CS:GO because there's actual more strategy to it. But it's like, it's one of those games like. Overwatch can get away with like a zombies type of mode, like like Dr. Drunkenstein, because it's like cartoonish and stuff, and there's a lot of game modes like that in the game. I just don't see how they're gonna implement it that well. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's gonna be. For me, I feel like it's gonna be like one of those things people are gonna log on and play it, and it's gonna be down half the time, like really bad beta or something.
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
I feel like it's gonna be like that, but you never know.
I don't know. It's really, I would pass on that. Personally.
On a side note, though, Year 3 in general looks really cool. We're having a Year 3 roadmap already out. That's
Yeah.
just for the first month. And
Yeah,
plus,
isn't it, like,
Operation
Chemical
White
Warfare?
Noise is coming out here pretty soon. So,
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Like I said, I'm really into Siege. It's a fun game to play, but zombies, I don't know. You guys ready for
Siege Team,
probably
contact
the
me.
second biggest topic tonight?
Oh, maybe say one more thing before we move on about Siege.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
They have already announced what's the next theme after White Noise.
Yeah.
They
It's
have?
Chemical Warfare.
Oh no, it's,
Yeah,
it's,
it's,
no, it's Outbreak, isn't it? It's called
Yeah,
Outbreak.
yeah, Outbreak, but the next operators are going to be based around chemical warfare.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Chemical
just-
Warfare. and stuff
Basically,
like
more
that.
smokes.
I don't
like-
know. I
think
want
that's
somebody
pretty
who
good,
can maybe. Would be kind of cool to see this character. Maybe part of this we can throw out some ideas for some operators in the future. I think it'd be a really cool idea for an operator to have the ability for chemical warfare, where they can have like these deployable like little like biohazard like helmet things and give to their teammates and like let them go through the smoke if like a smoke detonates or something, and then maybe have like the defender have like maybe a maybe they can have like a kind of like a toxic bomb like smokes, but it's bigger, and whenever it goes off, it keeps that area shrouded in toxic. It doesn't go away. Like it
Yeah.
just lingers and like. So that'd be kind of like cutting off routes for people. That'd be really cool, I think.
Or,
And they can
or
have,
like
somebody who can go
it
against
can be
that.
like another like Capcan type of person. Like they can place their smoke somewhere, and if someone like gets near it, it'll automatically go off.
Well, that's what I'm kind of saying. Except that when it goes off, it just the stuff stays there in the hallway or in a room.
Yeah.
You can't go into that room without a gas mask.
Yeah.
But
Next topic. All right.
Campbell's chicken noodle
I don't know a lot about
possibilities.
this game. I mean, I played the first one a little bit, but
I'm a master at this shit.
Injustice 2, Fighter Pack 3 was revealed, and for some odd reason, like I said, I don't know anything about this game, but I'm against this. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was revealed. I'm gonna leave this to you guys.
Fuck? Why are you adding not something that's not DC relevant to fucking DC?
Oh, they're gonna rip each other.
Oh boy.
Like, what the fuck? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles aren't Marvel. They aren't DC. What the fuck?
Rob, hold on 1 second, dude. All right.
Let me explain
No.
this.
Before you start spitting out your thing for this, I gotta defend myself for real quick before we get into this.
Damn, DC's gonna start games. They're gonna start being like the movies. Fuck.
Rob, it's not a bad move, honestly. I think it's
okay. Hey,
retarded.
Oh my god. Okay, let me defend myself before I start saying things. All right.
DC and
I like Dom.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me defend myself.
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
Oh.
I'm stuffing my face with vegetable soup. Oh, sorry.
Okay, I like the Ninja Turtles, alright? I love the movies. Shut up. Just go. Okay, I like the movies, I like the TV shows, it was my childhood, and I love the Turtles. But I'm sorry, it's a DC fighting game. I'm sick to death of them just spitting out character after guest character. We've had 9 DLC characters, 3 fighting packs. First one, we had Sub-Zero, which is fine. 1 Mortal Kombat character is enough. We had Scorpion in the first game. And then they have the audacity to bring out Raiden, which was already enough to tick me off because we don't need another Mortal Kombat character. Then we got Hellboy over here, who's from Dark Horse Comics, who's just in there for some unknown reason. I mean, I don't know. And then now they're spitting out the Turtles. Turtles aren't even, they have comics, but they're not even, oh my god.
Okay.
NetherRealms. Alright, for DLC characters, you could have used Spawn, Rorschach. You could have used so many DC characters at your disposal, and you just threw them away. Dude, they threw them away for 3 DLC. Oh,
wait, Matt, just imagine it. Imagine, like, the armor for him. It's like the shitty fucking, like, costumes from, like, the movies. Like,
yeah, I know.
God.
Like Turtles in Time, like the shitty costume with the wire mouths.
And then, like, I mean, Adam and freaking Enchantress are perfect. Those are great additions. I don't care about them because, especially Adam, he's awesome. But people. The only reason I feel like people are defending this, in my opinion, is because there's 4 characters to play as, and that's such a stupid reason to defend this. I know people love the Turtles. I like them too.
I'm defending it because of that too.
But the thing is, they advertise it as a DC fighting game where you can pit DC characters against each other and see, like, have these, like, you know, your kids and everyone, you say what would happen if someone fought this person. Well, now you'll know. But now you're gonna be asking yourself, what would Hellboy and the Ninja Turtles do if they're in the DC universe, beating the crap out of each other, and Adam's in the corner drinking a smoothie?
Jeez.
That's what's gonna be.
There you go, kids. There you go. DC's fucking up their game just like they are in movies.
Oh.
Suicide Squad, BVS, Justice League.
No, you know what's gonna be next? It's gonna be Suicide Squad versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, Dom, you can go. It's your turn.
The reason I'm defending this, it's NetherRealm's call. Like, this is their call. It's not DC themselves. Plus, I think it's okay, honestly. If they're adding more combat characters,
and
if they're adding
like Raiden.
comics, I'm not fine with Raiden, honestly.
So how can you fight with Ninja Turtles then? Okay. In my opinion, I don't like Raiden either, but at least he makes more sense because it's attached to NetherRealm. Unlike the Ninja Turtles, who just pop out of nowhere with their stupid cowabungas and their pizzas in their pockets, and then freaking just oh my god, I just wrote this down.
And watch you make them the most OP characters too.
Oh, I swear to God, I'm done.
I have a question.
I'll be done.
I have a question. How's it gonna work?
You done effed up.
I have a question. How's it gonna work? Is it just gonna be like 1 turtle, or is it gonna be like all 4 or 5 of them?
All 4.
Yet.
No, it's all 4 because in the trailer they only had all 4. So either it's gonna be like a tag team scenario. Premier skins.
How is that going to work?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay, honestly, I can see why they added the Turtles, because DC has worked with the Turtles in comics and a couple movies here and there.
DC's
But
worked
I'm
with the
fine with
freaking
it.
Power Rangers. You don't see them in the game.
But bro, DC's also worked with Warner Bros. In the Looney Tunes, where you don't see Daffy Duck and Injustice.
Go Power Rangers! Superman just flies in the
Oh
background.
my god.
I'm getting so heated right now because this is a stupid
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I like the Turtles again. I'm not gonna say they're terrible. They're cool. But you can't. It's oh my god, dude. There's so many DC characters they could have used. They could have used Deathstroke, Rorschach, Spawn. What other DC characters? There's so many out
They
there.
are supposed to add like a couple guest characters in each DLC, so I can see why they did.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't need guest characters. Like Sub-Zero was enough. It's one Mortal Kombat character. You know? Like I get it. You had Scorpion. The heck is that?
What?
Oh. Well, anyways, like.
Who the fuck's this calling my phone number?
And then just like I don't know. No, know what we need? You know
Hello?
what, Justice? Since you're out there with the Turtles, we need Bob Ross as a DLC fighter. Then it'll be
Ross?
cool, alright? You bring Bob Ross in, we'll be square. I don't care. Works for me.
Honestly, NetherRealm needs to make a DLC for.
Do you have the car seat and stuff? Like,
NetherRealm needs to make a couple more just to
the
freaking
stroller.
make up for their screw ups.
Honestly, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is not a big screw up. Raiden is.
I don't. But Dom, Raiden at least is sort of attached to the Injustice universe because he was in Mortal Kombat versus DC.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is somehow attached to DC. Okay, shut up.
No, they're not! There was a guest because the freaking people wanted to do a cool little comic crossover for one little dinky issue about 20 years ago!
Oh my god. Oh, okay, next topic before we kill each other, please.
No!
Oh,
I have
no.
plenty more to say. 1 second.
No.
Please, let's move on.
And let's just make it known right now that every single trailer reaction out there for DLC 3, no one's even talked about Adam or Enchantress. They've been overshadowed by the stupid green freaking tadpoles from the sewer.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. When it comes to these things, there's so many characters at your disposal, and you're just throwing them out the window for dumb guest characters just to appease 5-year-old kids and freaking 40-year-olds stuck in the 80s.
God. He is going in, Matt.
I love the
Dude.
Turtles, but they do not
That one
belong
did.
in an Injustice game. And not to mention how the gear system's gonna work with them. It's just gonna be so stupid. Oh my god,
I got an epic shell. I got an epic shell.
Matt,
I feel better
you
now.
okay?
I got so triggered over that.
I don't know.
Okay.
I blacked
listen,
out
man,
for 5
we're gonna
minutes.
move
Am I
on.
good?
We're gonna move on. That's enough. We're not talking about the Turtles anymore. Alright.
Dom, you're wrong. I'm right.
Let's go to a less
Go
controversial
get 'em,
topic.
Turtles.
Guys, take a breather. Everybody, take a breather.
We need Jason Momoa's Aquaman to save the day, please.
My man.
My man.
My man.
Alright, let's move on,
This is some good
guys.
soup.
I dig
DC
it.
there is better than the MCU, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
What?
nope,
What'd you say?
nope, we're
No,
moving on.
no,
We're moving
no,
on.
Jalen,
Next podcast. Next podcast.
Oh, you better be watching your back on the streets of Los Santos. I play GTA with you, boy.
Alright, next
I'm
topic.
so
The
mad at
Predator is
You
set
are so
for...
dead.
Listen, man. The Predator is set for an August 3rd, 2018 release. If I'm correct, this movie is supposed to be mainly a horror film, correct?
Yes.
Poor
Yeah.
elements,
Predator or what?
I heard.
And it is directed by Shane Black, who wrote Iron Man 3. Opinions on this?
Oh, dear God.
like-
Alright, guys, I'll be right back.
think-
I gotta go grab some stuff from there.
Alright.
Okay, I think Predators, it was a sci-fi action movie, but I think Predator would be an amazing horror character. In all honesty,
We have enough
I'm
horror
fine.
characters out there.
I'm fine.
I don't
Well,
know,
I'm
man.
fine with this turn of events
But
for Predator.
You see, the point of the whole Predators versus Aliens is Aliens supposed to be the horror and Predators supposed to be the action, and it combines. Not horror and horror. When you combine horror and horror, you know what you get? You get those horror movies that are released in January. No one wants to go
Jason.
see because you want to kill yourself before the end of the movie how bad it is.
Don't even mention Freddy versus Jason to me.
Is this
Obviously,
Predator?
that was
is
the
this
best.
Predator
Maybe
movie
make it
supposed to
known
be-
here that Trey likes Bye Bye Man as a movie. Just want to let you know that.
Okay,
Is
Yeah.
this Predator movie
Yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
tied in with the new Alien movies?
That trash.
maybe.
Yeah, they said apparently trying to make for a reboot, like an actual legit Alien versus Predator in continuity, but
I mean, that would be cool.
I don't know. I like the Alien Covenant. I'm probably the majority here because I actually enjoyed the movie.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
people hated
like
it from what I
Alien.
heard. So.
I like Alien Covenant was awesome.
I'll give Predator a shot for being a horror movie, but I really wish it didn't go down that route. I really wish it'd rather be an action flick. But
Well, I
you
mean,
know what?
it's supposed to be an action horror, and that's exactly what they did with Alien Covenant. So, I mean, they're already not sticking by what you said they should be sticking by, Matt.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they don't go by the stupid the cheap scares type of horror movies. Where it's not where jump scare after jump scare or just gore factor.
Yeah.
It's just I want I want a movie where there's something, because the thing is set on Earth. I'm pretty sure this thing is loose on Earth.
On there.
Personally, I really can't even see them making Predator a horror movie. Like, I just can't see that after watching all that.
I can.
I don't know. Predator, he just isn't a scary character. He's a brutal character. He's not scary.
I just hope to God that when they go with this horror angle, it's not gonna be like some kids going out to the woods to play with his friends, and then Predator's cloaked in a tree and just kills them for some stupid reason. Because Predator's supposed to be a bounty hunter. He's not supposed to be just killing civilians because he can kill them.
Yeah, he's a hunter. He only hunts people that are armed. If someone's unarmed, he will not kill them.
What's the point of that though? He's not hunting down a xenomorph. He's just on Earth for some reason.
Really? I heard from what I've heard, it's supposed to be about the Predator went down to Earth, was captured by the CIA, and was kind of okay, hear me out. It sounds stupid, but I'm gonna wait for the movie.
Predator.
Oh my god. But was captured and kind of experimented on, so they sent another Predator down, and that's pretty much all we know right now.
So Jurassic World mixed with Predators.
A little bit real fast with Predator. Okay, so Predator. Well, the origins of first things first. He's a hunter, of course, but he goes. The thing is with the Predator race, it's not really. I'm just gonna go hunting. They go for the biggest targets out of all of them. They have a pretty good trophy collection.
Oh, that was weird. Sorry about that, guys.
Let's go back into the comics.
Alright, what are we
Predator
talking
had its
about?
comics. Now get this. They helped. Apparently, the Predators helped out the Aztecs.
Yeah, no, that was in the AVP movie. Yeah, they helped out the Aztecs with.
See, so why would they be presented as a horror character then if they were nice to these people back then?
But the thing is, they kind of had an agreement with the Aztecs that's still ongoing in that universe, that they would stay away from Earth until something either happens or what it was the Predators promised humans technology and will help them as long as they gave them a good hunt, like aliens. They would use aliens to breed the ultimate prey.
Wait, hold on. You're telling me? Wait, they wanted us to breed xenomorphs?
There would be 10 human sacrifices or something like that, and there'd be aliens, so they can hunt them.
So, oh my god.
In exchange for buildings or technology.
I am so confused on where the hell this movie is going, but let's just go for it, shall we?
That's the AVP movie.
Okay, good, because AVP was trash anyway, so.
Yeah.
The second one was trash.
The first one.
Oh no, they were both pretty trash.
Yeah, they were both pretty bad.
The friggin' alien fucking Predator combination.
The Predalien.
Hey,
Yeah,
that was
Predalien.
cool.
That was
little
pretty
bit.
badass.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying here, the most disturbing part. Why did they have to have a child
with
with a chest burster? Why was there a child with a chest burster? That was just so disturbing and stupid.
Just go with it. That's the only reason.
No,
Go
but
with
it's
it,
so
man.
I don't need to see a child get his freaking chest bursted open from a
That's
giant
not lighter
space
here.
worm. It's disgusting.
Space worm.
The only thing to chalk that up to is shit happens.
That shit
Wow.
happens.
So it sounds like
Wow.
majority of us are
How-
against
how-
the horror
how-
reveal for
how-
Alien
how to
or the
describe how-
Predator movie.
If they can do it, I'm all for it. Just like the Rainbow thing. But if they can't do it with the first one, just make the other one sequels just action.
Shit
Because I don't want to
happens.
have another. I don't want it to go down the path Alien's going right now, where they're gonna reboot it and then 2 movies later they're gonna have to reboot it again.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
All right. Can we
It's
move
so
on to
stupid.
the last topic because I'm on the time crunch here.
Alright, sure.
Time
We will do the Monster Island topic next week. But I really think we need to squeeze this topic in. The biggest topic Friday
Oh.
this week about net neutrality and
Police
yeah.
brutality.
What is net true blah 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 blah?
Neutrality.
Yeah, what's that?
There you go.
It's like internet stuff.
Okay, so
Internet
Rob,
stuff.
picture it this way. Pretty sure it's how Trey. Somebody told me this. Picture yourself on Netflix or something, all right? Let's say you're watching a video at like 4K resolution to a 4K TV. Out of nowhere, the resolution drops down to 1080p or even worse than that, 720p, and you're thinking,
so like
okay, what the
SharePoint.
heck's? No. I guess,
No.
sort of. Anyways, so let's say it drops down in quality, and you're like, okay, can it get fixed? And then a little advertisement pops up. Hey, we noticed that your connectivity isn't too bad. Pay us $100 and we'll fix the connectivity back to where it was for you. And they can do this as many times as they want to you.
Yeah.
That's fucking
The
retarded.
definition of
You
net
think?
neutrality is the principle of internet service providers must treat all data on the internet the same and not discriminate or change differently by user, content, website, platform, application, type of attached equipment, or method of communication. For instance, under these principles, internet service providers are unable to intentionally block, slow down, or change money for specific websites and online content. So, exactly what Matt just said, they can practically charge you for packages for the best web browsing experience.
That's fucking retarded. What's the
It's
hell?
pretty much
What the
like,
hell is having internet?
okay, you know how you order channels on TV to get certain
Yeah.
channels or whatever? Picture that for the internet.
That's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Internet's supposed to be free for everybody.
And the thing is, like, a lot of companies on the internet are against this, such as Google, Yahoo, and stuff. It's all about like the FCC and the government. They just want the extra money. That's all they want, man. They just want more money. And a couple
Makes me
years
sick
ago,
that it's more just about money now.
I think back in 2014
Yeah, I
or
know.
15, the people actually fought this same exact battle, and fortunately we won that battle. But I don't know.
Can't always win.
They're trying again to put net neutrality in a system, and it's stupid.
Dude,
That's
I'm,
pretty
like,
sad
sick
when you have to
death.
pay for everything. Like you have to pay to breathe. You have to pay to eat. Like
Pretty much.
you can't live life because it's always about a piece of paper that you get that's created from a tree and some other fucking shit. It's
So-
fucking retarded. If I knew how to
I'm
make money, I'll
just-
go cut down a tree and make my own money. If I
I'm
knew
just
how.
sick to death of just like, I don't know. It's kind of the point now where you can't even do anything without having to spend extra cash. Like you're getting, like we were talking about earlier with games, you're getting the experience. You're getting half the experience. You have to pay more for the rest of the thing.
Yeah.
That's what it's like with net neutrality. You're getting like, sure, you're getting the internet. That's good enough for the price you're paying. Guess what? You want the cool things? Nope. Pay some more money.
Mhm.
It's the same thing all over again. It's just instead of like having the freaking loot box system, it's with the internet.
Mhm.
It sounds like a
It's
really
'cause-
bad comparison, but it's true.
It's because we have to fucking pay for them fat ass government officials to sit in their chairs all day, fucking cheating on their wives, and pay their pockets.
Pretty much.
When we're all out here struggling, you know, breaking our backs and all this crap, for what? Measly $8.50 an hour.
Yeah.
You can blame that on our president right now.
I mean,
that's all.
and another thing that pisses me off is we fought the Revolutionary War was about taxing. You know, the whole basis around it was about the British taxing our tea and all that shit. But yet, you look at the shit today, we still got taxed. So what the hell was the point of the war? Well, I mean, other than the independence from,
Most wars are useless, Rob. That's how sad it is, but it's true.
Yeah.
What?
The only war that really got us somewhere was the Civil War. That's about it. If you really look back in
Yeah.
time. And World War II, but
Yeah, World War
cold.
like every other war besides that was just really legit
Where's the
useless
baby?
and not even.
Yeah, but
I don't
this
know,
whole thing,
man.
it's just
You know?
for personal gain, man. The government doesn't care about us. They just want what they want.
Well, that's why the people need to stop talking shit, and everyone needs in the world needs to fucking stand up for themselves. You know, I understand that they have, like, off the topic, they have restrictions on gun handling. You know, I can understand at certain points, like if someone's not psychologically stable, you know, all that other shit. But honestly, the whole point of them denying our Fourth Amendment right to bear
Second
arms.
Amendment. Second Amendment, Rob.
Yeah, second. Oops. Our Second Amendment, right to bear arms, because they know that eventually the people will get tired of this shit and eventually rebel.
Yeah.
So
See,
they're
for
trying
me,
to
though,
control. They're trying to
I'm the
control it.
complete opposite of that. I think we need gun control because after all the shootings you're seeing, dude, it's ridiculous. The only
Well,
people who
yeah,
should be allowed
to a
to carry
degree.
weapons are military and police officials. I mean, people are gonna hate me for saying this, like if you go hunting and stuff, but people who are like civilians should
Nah, I
not
don't
be
know.
allowed to buy automatic rifles. I don't know how they're buying this stuff besides the internet. Obviously, it's the reason, but like, then you see the government doing nothing about it. It's ridiculous. Just like with this net neutrality thing, we're getting royally
Black
screwed.
market,
Like our
man.
pants pulled down, bent over a table by the government, and everybody's blinded by the fact of it because it's just everybody wants to believe that the government's this perfect thing, and it's not. And
Yeah.
there's so many issues
This is
in it.
why
So
the
many
world
flaws.
needs assassins.
Okay,
It's like,
put it down there. But you know what?
I
Fuck
mean, it
it.
makes sense.
Start a revolution. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But no, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole net neutrality thing, I mean, it's kind of funny that the government starts talking about it again around the holidays, because around the holidays,
Work.
you're not thinking about net neutrality. You're thinking about your family, having a good time,
Mhm.
So they just...
Yeah, but
they
some people
chose-
use the internet to work. That's a problem.
Yeah. Imagine how much
'Cause that-
money businesses will have to pay. And, oh, well, that's the thing. Hear me out. Let's say you have a job where you work online for a business, and that business has to pay for you to work, your pay rate, how much you get paid is going to go down because they're paying for you to work.
Yeah, you're paying to work, and that's stupid.
So you're not going to make as much money as you normally would without net neutrality.
And plus, everything is based around the internet now, like, schedules, payroll. It's all posted to a server, which is,
Bank accounts.
Yeah, bank accounts.
Yeah, you're going.
So if they do that, they're screwing everybody.
You're going to lose money, man. And the only person gaining money out of this whole entire ordeal is the government. And what are they going to do with that money? Absolutely nothing. Let's be real.
Build more banks. Build a fucking Verizon next to a Verizon.
Build a mall to cover across Mexico.
So
Well, I mean,
that's my opinion on net neutrality.
I got opinions on that.
I hope we win this once again, but only time will tell.
Like, there's only one thing I gotta say. This is the last thing I gotta say about this. The government's gonna keep pushing the people until we have enough.
I mean, people are already having enough.
I know, but like I'm talking about like when the whole entire the whole entire population gets enough.
Yeah, it's
Something's
pretty
gonna
sad
happen.
when it's pretty sad when someone who what's a good example? Collecting cash assistance, welfare, and they're not doing anything that make their lives better. But those who are actually struggling, making enough money, get denied all the time.
Yeah.
Because we got denied cash assistance just because I make more than $400 a month.
Oh no, yeah, it's completely it's screwed, man. My mom works for the government, and she knows it's screwed up. I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how much our country needs something right now to help us through.
Oh yes, several more
Yeah.
minutes.
You guys want to end it there for this week?
I mean, when it comes to net neutrality, man, there's not a whole lot to say about it. So the fact that
I got
stupid-
something to say. If anyone watches this, I want you all to listen carefully to what we've been saying about this net thingy majiggy.
I mean,
Start making a difference.
exactly. The power is in our hands. We
We are
clearly-
the people. The Declaration of Independence says, "We the people," not "we the government."
Remember,
I have one more
kids,
thing to
like
say
you
also
guys.
before the end of this, real quick.
This
ahead.
country was built
Um,
on people.
I want a bunch of followers and supporters to start a petition. Keep the turtles off of injustice.
On that note, guys, we'll see you
There
guys
we go.
next week.
That's a good way to end it.
And add Power Rangers.
Last words, guys.
And like that, Matt lost a friend.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you little pansy.
All right,
And that's what
guys,
Matt
get ready for
realized.
next week's podcast. We
fucked
won't be
up.
having Matt.
And that's when Matt realized Matt had more balls than his friend
We won't
combined.
be having.
To be continued.
See you guys later.